projections from Uttarakhand, ladies and gentlemen, on your screen. While I get the audio fixed with Animesh also a little bit. Abhishek, the numbers are on your screen. We are going straight to the projections. And here are the Republic PMark projections for Uttarakhand. Now, what do the projections reveal? I just fix Animesh's audio line, or I'll tell you to get a phone and I'll get a clearer audio line because I want you to talk about it. But before that, what do the projections say? The projections, Abhishek, I'll take your help in this. It appears to be, can you increase the audio for Abhishek? Appears to be a clear win for the BJP when you look at the seats. So it's over the halfway mark. But there is a hidden story, Abhishek, that when you look at the vote share, you find that the Congress and the BJP are too tantalizingly close. The vote share on air, a gap of just 2.4% between the BJP and Congress. In fact, my question to Animesh will be that, Animesh, if the vote share is so close, how are the seats so distant? And if you look at it further, and I have one or two more questions, why I believe this is going to be a huge contest down to the wire in Uttarakhand is because when you look at the question on popularity of individual chief ministers, what do we see, Abhishek? There's a question there about who is your most popular chief ministerial candidate. And what's the answer there, Abhishek? Louder, please.
First up, about the numbers. BJP essentially sticking to around 40% vote share mark, and that's been the case with them so far as Uttarakhand is concerned. So that's number one. And so far as BJP chief minister's performance is concerned, the government seems to be doing fine. Only 15% saying poor, 20% saying excellent, 30% good, about 36% average. And it seems Prime Minister remains a factor there. We'll see perhaps that thing panning out in other states as well.
Yeah.
Prime Minister's performance being rated as excellent and that reflecting. But so far as your question about Chief Minister is concerned, Pushkar Singh Dhami seems to be getting 34%, just little less than Harish Rawat of the Congress party. It's possible that the Congress party machinery is not with Harish Rawat, and that might be reflecting in the numbers of the BJP despite the difference, a small difference between the vote shares.
So I would say, Animesh, if I look at the PMark survey, it's predicting a BJP victory in Uttarakhand for now. But if you zoom closer into this data, it becomes clear to me that this support can easily sway towards the Congress and make it the winner in a state known to never elect the same party twice. Am I reading this correct? Animesh?
That's correct, Arnab. That's correct, Arnab. See, there are three major factors that are playing out in this election. The first is there is massive anti-incumbency against the BJP government. Over the last 5 years, most respondents feel that, the performance of the BJP government has not been up to the mark. While this anti-incumbency has been stemmed a little by the fact that the chief minister was changed and Pushkar Singh Dhami has come in and, kind of stemmed the anti-incumbency. And that's why we see BJP leading. Otherwise, BJP would be massively behind Congress because the performance has not been good on various parameters. But nonetheless, the biggest factor, the second biggest factor is that Prime Minister Modi is literally bailing Uttarakhand for BJP. In terms of popularity, Uttarakhand is among the 5 states that we are going for elections. Prime Minister Modi has the maximum, highest popularity in Uttarakhand. So and that is why just on his image, on his performance and on the central schemes, that's why BJP is slightly ahead.
No, if you see this answer to the question on the screen, they rate the performance of Prime Minister Modi and the central government, 64% is good and average and 24% is average, which means it's completely and totally BJP aligned when it comes to central politics.